before we go? Cheers to the good stuff. All right, let's go. So I'm just going to introduce myself. My name is Destiny, and when I was 21, I attempted to escape the service industry by getting my real estate license. I grew up in Lake Tahoe, California, born in Hawaii, but grew up in Lake Tahoe. So I was basically born into the service industry and the tourism industry. And it was incredible. I could snowboard every day and I would work nights in the restaurants, and it was a beautiful life until I started to get a little bit older and I kind of realized, okay, I really want to build a foundation. So I got into real estate, got my real estate license. And it wasn't a grueling, it was a grueling space to work in. Let me tell you, you put in a lot of hours and you weren't getting anything in return. I did end up selling a house, but I put myself through culinary school because that was really what I was passionate about. And so at 30 years old, I moved to Maui. And I just was ready for something new. I ended up being a cashier at a health food store. I didn't have a car and I was living check to check, and I was totally fine with that. It was a beautiful life. It still is, but it was so simple. And it was just what I needed at that time. But then again, I started to see like, oh man, I really want to go to these places. I really want to travel. I really want to see the world. And I want to have more experiences outside of, the United States. And then at 33, I became a new mom and I was looking for another option. I had found network marketing. I was in a low ticket MLM and I was working on a boat. And I was also a private chef and a hotel chef after that. This is a picture of me. I think I'm about 7 months pregnant, working on this beautiful catamaran off the coast of Maui, which was just the best experience ever, but it was very limited and I had very few choices as far as what I needed for my personal growth. And when I came back to work as a new mom, I had to come back really early because they cut off my maternity leave. And that's the situation we live in the United States. Unfortunately, I had to go back to work a lot earlier than I should have for my mental and physical health. And I didn't have a lot of choices. And it was right there where I was starting to dabble with this low ticket MLM. And I was like, okay, there is a different way to do this. There is a way to create an income while, being home and recovering from, having a baby or being with your parents when they're getting older, whatever it is. This was, the vision that I had. So at 36 years, I found Enagic, and that's when it came into our life. And after I said yes, it was February of 2020, I was able to take my family on a 16-day dream vacation to Japan. It was truly amazing. I actually came home to envelopes within my P.O. box, which paid for part of the trip that I had just went on, which that is where it was like a moment where I was like, whoa, this is real. This is possible. This is possible to create something, to be able to go see the world and come back and to still have an abundance there. Because I grew up like I would spend all the money I had trying to travel, come back and like be broke eating top ramen and then make it again so I could go see somewhere. And it was that same cycle. But this is where I broke the cycle with that. In April 2020, my husband lost his job. And my high-end private chef client cut my wage in half. And I realized that I was completely replaceable and I didn't want that anymore. In January of 2021 is when I found out that 2020 was a six-figure year and I hung up the apron. I quit working for other people and I helped a couple people out here and there and just kind of finished off some situations that I had said I would do just out of like respect. And then I was done. I haven't worked for anyone else and I haven't cooked for anyone else except for my family since then. And it's just been such a blessing. In July of 2021, I earned actually two bonuses. One was $6,000 and one was $3,000, earning $9,000 total. And I hit a rank of 6A2. And that's 2 years from starting this journey. Today, I'm building towards 6A2-2, and if that doesn't make sense, that's okay. It will later on. But with that comes an opportunity to earn anywhere between $12,000 and $24,000 in bonuses because of the way we've figured out how to hack the compensation plan that comes with this high ticket offer. I'm working remotely. I'm able to drive my daughter around the island. She goes to an outdoor school, which is really beautiful and resonates with kind of our lifestyle. And I'm grateful that I'm able to take her to these great spots, to different beaches and farms, so she can learn in that way. I'm able to support and mentor a group of motivated individuals, and my business is closing in on $1 million in group sales. And I've been picking up, I love free diving. It's like a huge passion of mine, something I wanted to do forever. And it was, this opportunity that gave me the chance to like go take these courses and learn how to do it. So this is me diving a shipwreck off the coast of Maui with my friends. So how did this happen? How are we doing this? I was working on my mindset. That is the first thing. That's really what is going to set you apart from a lot of people, is what's going on up here. I was staying consistent and sharing my offer and product. Consistency is so important. To this day, I am very consistent. I don't think I've ever taken, more than 2 or 3 days off of doing something on social media. With that being said, there's ways to plan it. So when you're traveling, you can like plan posts and stuff, which is great. So you're still showing up and sharing what you have to offer. I've locked in with a community, and I'm following trainings and suggestions from people that have what I want. That's how I've been able to do this. That's how, if you look at anyone or the people that have invited you here, this is how they're growing. They're learning from people that have walked this path before us. I've treated this like a business. I have not treated this like a side hustle. I've treated this like an incredible business that can set myself and my family up for generations, and that I'm able to help other people do this as well. This is the real thing, and that's what's really unique about what we have. I just watch successful people in this business and I follow their suit. It's just watching what is working for people and figuring out how to do it for yourself. So we're going to go into high ticket. Let's talk high ticket versus low ticket. There's a lot of offers out there. I'm sure you guys just experienced Black Friday. Wow, right? There was just copious amounts of stuff, and it's all amazing. It's all great. I totally love low ticket MLMs. I totally support them. I have, those products all around my house right now. I can look at them. However, when it comes to creating, a business and an opportunity and like creating an income for myself, high ticket is really where it's at. That's where this comes in. So high ticket opportunities there's a lot smaller. There's very few of them. So this is over $2,000 cost. This allows this one to focus the same amount of time and energy. However, the reward is much higher. These are unique. This is an untapped market, and this is essential. These are essentials to people's life. Food and water, vehicles, housing. This opportunity we share is really on the same level as cars and homes and real estate like that. We're sharing in kind of the same way. And these are essentials for people going forward, especially we're going into a recession, whatever is going on right now. The essentials are what are going to be continued to be purchased and invested in. On the right here, we see the low ticket opportunities, and there's a lot out there. There's so many, and there's many of the same ones too. And that's what's a little bit different of this, is we have something that doesn't exist anywhere else. So low ticket opportunities are between $50 and $800 buy-in cost, and one receives a small commission multiple times, but you must depend on the customer buying repeatedly. There's many versions. It's known as a saturated market, and these are luxuries, especially going forward into these times. There's a lot of things that we're just not going to need anymore, and that's okay. Beauty care, activewear, home goods, all of that is amazing to have, but is it needed? All right, so people also ask, how much do Enagic distributors make? And this is from Indeed.com, and it's approximately $81,000. So just under 82 grand a year is the annual average of a USA Enagic distributor. That is 76% above the national average. Okay, that's pretty incredible right there. So let's go into some numbers here. So your time is your money. Up here we have low ticket. You're spending 2 hours a day working on your business, talking to people. You'll receive between 20 and $20 and $200 a month. Okay, let's go to the bottom part. You're doing the same exact thing. You're able to receive between $340, actually upwards of $6,000, depending on, what package and what, onboarding business structure you're helping people align with and affiliate with. Low ticket MLMs, you got to do 200 plus sales a month to earn $10,000 a month. That's a lot. It's a lot of sales. It's a lot of talking to people, and that's a 30-day window. So high ticket direct sales is 4 sales a month to earn that same amount. It's the same time and energy. The only thing that changes is what your mindset is. It's how you think about money. And we've talked a lot about money mindset, but it's the same time and energy. And what we've learned is that people are purchasing from you. It's how you're sharing, how you show up and share your story, and how you share this knowledge. They're purchasing from you. And we're going to dive into the patented compensation plan. And thank you guys. If there's any questions, we'll get to that at the end as well. With the Magic, there's no sign-up fee, there's no monthly qualifications, no stocking, no annual renewal, no time limits. It's a cumulative sales, so it just goes on forever. There's no 30-day. You don't wake up on January 1st with a big fat 0, and it just continues to grow as it should, right? That's like the natural path of life. It just continues to grow. There's no stop and start and stop and start. So we really do return to origin, which is what Kongan means, which is really interesting. And it pays daily, and there's international sponsoring available in 23 countries. So here we're going to go into the compensation plan. The K8, these are the earning potential that you have with commissions. And, your first couple sales are $340. And this can all be done direct, which is amazing. However, you do go faster with a team, and we'll go into that later. Or if you haven't seen the compensation plan, please reach out to somebody whoever invited you, and they'll send it to you. At 6A, when you have 101 sales, you're earning $2,000 when you help somebody upgrade their water. When we sell business forward packages, these are called trifectas. That means you get all 3 products. These are the best products. You get the best shower filtration system, the K8 for the best water, and you get incredible organic Kangen grown Japanese turmeric, all 3 of those. So when you sell and you share these onboarding packages with people when they're ready to affiliate, you go from earning on your first sale, you earn $565. If it's like your 11th sale, what they call 3A, you're earning almost $1,700. Now we talk about the quad. This is a very business forward approach. This is what gives you a loaner machine. You're able to give it to a yoga studio or, your friends to try out for a month so they can experience it. The loaner machines are amazing. When we sell these quads, this is really, really beneficial for everybody when it comes to this. Look at the commissions on the bottom. On your 11th sale, only your 11th sale, that's 11 sales. Like we were talking about 200 in a month to make $10,000. Imagine if you just had 4 of these at 3A. That's amazing. And this is really where we, and I will speak for everybody within this community, saw the benefits of this opportunity was when it comes to this career path. The generational wealth here is absolutely amazing. It's super abundant. So over here, we've got 6A2-3. Annie and myself there's one rank between where we are now and between hitting this. So that's a $25,000 bonus. And then you get a $5,000 monthly check for life that just comes automatically for you and your family. Imagine having that come automatically every single month. Okay, so you're already getting that. What happens when you go the next phase? Now you're getting $10,000 a month and a $50 bonus, $50,000 bonus. It's pretty amazing. And even when you're starting out right over here, a $3,000 bonus, that's huge. That's incredible. And it goes on forever. and ever. There's no end to this. We have a 6A2-7 or a 6A2-8, I think the first one within the company. And after that, it's just going to keep going on. There's no cap to this. All right, we'll talk about the products. And great, we're only 15 minutes in. These products are, they're the only certified medical grade water ionizer in the whole entire world. There's over 40 years of industry operations, and it has the gold standard in the ionizer industry. Enagic makes up over 80% of the ionizers sold in the world. These machines have a 25+ year lifespan compared to the other brands, which can be up to 5 years. It is backed by 6,500 doctors and has tested and approved, or that have a tested and approved Kangen water. They're also tested and approved in hospitals worldwide, not so much in the United States, but in other countries. They use medical grade titanium and platinum versus low grade metals and mesh plates that other ionizers use. The WQA Gold Seal Award is the only one that's out there that Enagic has, and it's the only water ionizer company to receive this award. It's given by the Water Quality Association, and it is the exclusive gold standard to ionizers, and Enagic has it. So Kangen water, let's talk about the water really quick. It's filled with antioxidants. It slows the oxidation of the body, it prevents free radicals, it protects our body on a cellular level, and it helps repair damage. We're drinking water all the time, right? It's not like we're doing a cleanse or something every 4 months or 3 months. We are always constantly flushing our body with the best water, and it's giving it time to just repair and to live in homeostasis. It's hydrogen rich, which gives us better hydration and absorption. It increases our endurance. I know we've got lots of athletes, CrossFit gym owners that just totally back this, and it's used by so many professional athletes in this world. They don't get any money for sharing that they drink Kangen water, but they all have invested in these machines. There's anti-aging properties and detoxification. It's alkalized water, so it brings balance, and there's no use of added ingredients, which makes this so different from what you may have seen on the shelves. Our bodies must maintain a pH balance of about 7.3, which is slightly alkaline. So this water really does help that. And the quality of living water you give to your body is the result in your quality of living. So look at all this. The brain is 83% water, kidneys are 83, lungs are 85, our blood is 94% water, eyes are 95%, our heart is 75%, and our muscles are 75%. All of that, it's all water. So do you think if you were giving your body the best water that's living with lots of hydrogen and antioxidants, do you think that the quality of all of these organs in your body would also improve? Absolutely. And what we've learned is that no water is the same. Alkaline water from stores or shop uses fabricated ingredients to sustain the pH. There's no way that the alkaline water can sit on shelves for longer than 72 hours without losing its pH unless they add something known as sodium bicarbonate, also known as baking soda. Spring water loses its activation after a couple days and has been tested positive for arsenic. We've also had some people in our community that have shared some tests on the ORP with the spring water, and that it's actually, unfortunately, it's oxidating, which is crazy. So Alex has a great, if you guys know anything about spring water or want to know more about that, please reach out. We can send you a great video that Alex did. Filtered water is great. It's clean, but it's still dead water, and it has a slow hydration process with zero antioxidants or hydration. Reverse osmosis is highly acidic, and it's stripped of essential minerals. If you are drinking reverse osmosis, we've made an incredible ebook that dives deep into RO. So please reach out so we can share that with you. You can learn more, because it blew a lot of our minds when we did the research and coming out with that. Water delivery uses reverse osmosis as a base, and RO leaches from whatever container it's in, and it's most likely been sitting in the hot sun on a truck absorbing BPA-free chemicals, which have been shown to have the same effects as BPA, unfortunately, on our body. Now, sustainability. The other part of this machine that we love so much is the sustainability aspect. There's 100+ uses for this machine, all by selecting a different pH. You're able to reduce the plastic in your home, reduce toxins. Literally, you can clean your whole house with water. I know the majority of us that have this machine, we clean our whole house with water. Like, that's just amazing. It really cuts down on a lot. Again, it really brings back our own. We're relying on ourselves for something, right? We don't need to worry about like what happens if I can't go to the store and get all my cleaning supplies. Like, we have our own, we're good. We've got our own veggie wash. We can bring our water through TSA, which is great. It's medical grade water, so it's TSA approved. You can save gas driving to the water store, filling up, getting bottles, however it is. And you can stop fighting over who fills up the Berkey. So if you know what that is. We used to have a Berkey, and I would wake up in the morning, and my husband would come home from work late, and he would have just chugged all the water. I wake up in the morning thirsty and there's nothing in there. So I got to wait for it to fill. There were days where I was just like, I'm thirsty. I'm going to drink tap water. So no more of that. So we'll talk about the company. And Enagic is an international company. They're the only water filtration and alkaline ionizer distribution company in the world with its own OEM manufacturing facility in Japan. That means that everything is made from start to finish in the same factory and with the same hands. They're ISO certified quality control processes. All employees must master high-level technological knowledge and proficiency throughout the entire process. So they're really educated on how to create these machines and build them the right way. One person makes your machine from start to finish. Even the boxes are all made with repurposed cardboard and all made by Enagic as well. Everything is made by that company, which is really incredible. There's no outsourcing, meaning that there's no chance of the motor company closing down and there's no machines being able to be distributed. Like, there's always going to be distribution within this company. They've been around forever. And a lot of us here were here during, the shutdown, where we're like, okay, well, what's going to go on with Enagic? And there was not a glitch. There was a couple issues with the online ordering. Other than that, machines were being distributed, things were happening. They made it happen for their distributors, and we were all able to share this water and this business with people during that time. The company's pledge is to start a revolution based on physical health, economic health, and mental health. Imagine if those three things were introduced into our society way more. Like, we're here as guides and people that share this opportunity so that people can feel amazing. People can build wealth into their lives, into their family, and actually enjoy this life. Like, we were not made to be in this hamster wheel, to be grinding and to be completely reliant on, a system that has been shown to be failing. And our mental health, when we feel good and we feel supported financially, our mental health is on the rise. It's just a natural form of it. There's 40 locations in 23 countries, so you can distribute this anywhere. They have 48 years of craftsmanship, gold standards, and environmental responsibility. They're very conscious of how they, what their impact is on the environment when they're creating these products. And let's go into our community of Evolutionera. So when you affiliate with Enagic, with Evolutionera, with one of us who have brought you here, or you've heard this from, you are able to dive into a platform with so much support really on anything. I mean, we've got mindset, personal development, product and business training. So you know what the water is, you know how to talk about it, and a lot of information on this business, because it is so, I really just skimmed over it, but there's so many more points that really support this high ticket opportunity and being something that is going to be essential for people to have in their home at this point, and we have accountability and support within our community. And that's just such a huge foundation to this, is having that. We've got a chat, we have Facebook group, we have weekly calls. And yeah, we help you with automation and education. We've got over 31 courses now, and we just start off at $22 a month and $22 a year. So that's a pretty incredible foundation for you to be able to bring people on, and they can learn about stuff. So if you have people that are interested and they're like, I just want to learn, more about this business. Well, you bring them in and you make sure they're set up in the right course where they go through all the videos, learning about this compensation plan, learning about this business and the different ways, to start an affiliate. There's a whole bunch of courses so people can learn more about the water. If there's people that need to start with a new, they've got some mental blocks coming up, we've got courses and help for that so that people can be supported when they're ready to go. And that's such a huge tool that I didn't have when I started. And I'm so grateful that all of us have come together to really build this for everyone else so that they have the support right from the gates. All right. And so thank you guys for being here. Please reach out to the next person who invited you here to take the next step. You'll want to get on a call and chat with, a mentor or one of the six-figure earners within this company. We can get you hooked up with some financing options and see, which package you want to go with, how you want to start. Any questions you have, please reach out. There's a lot of knowledge within this community, and we love just helping people make sure that they're educated so that they feel good about making this next step, because it's a game changer.